Good evening and welcome to Memorial Field for tonight's MIAA Division 6 quarterfinal playoff matchup between the Crusaders of Bishop Fenwick High School and your Abington Green Wave. Please join me in welcoming the Crusaders to Memorial Field. Crusaders are led by head coach David Woods and assistant coach David Dugan. The athletic director is Scott Connolly. The high school principal is Christopher Caniff, and the president of the school is Thomas Noonan.
Got me? Good.
And I ask that you direct your attention to the center aisle of the Memorial Field grandstand and join me as we welcome captains number 3, Chris Patterson, number 52, Gino Michelli, number 53, Andrew Van Wooling, and number 58, Jake Peekinoff, and the rest of the Abington Green Wave football team on to Memorial Field. The Green Wave coaching staff is led by, in his second year, Ed Riley. Assistant coaches are Jim Daly, Scott Pfeiffer, Dave Lyons, Mike Bruning, Jason Brown, Steve McGuire, Bella Cabongo, Tom Shepard, Kalanji Cabongo, and Joe D'Antonio III. The athletic director is Peter Serino. The superintendent is Dr. Felicia Moschella. The high school principal is Jonathan Korn. The cheerleading coach is Kristen Couture. The athletic director is Alicia Reed. Broadcasting tonight's game on local cable access are Sean Riley, class of 1982, and Mark Solmonti. I'm not sure what class he graduated in. The chain gang for tonight's game across the field are Bob Van Luling, Sean Donovan, Greg Erickson, and the birthday boy, Luca Cherisani. The PA spotter for tonight's game is Sam Bullock, and the referee for tonight's game is Mike Rayburn.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abington Green Wave football for tonight's MIAA Division 6 quarterfinal playoff game here at Memorial Field, featuring the Abington Green Wave and the Bishop Fenwick Crusaders. My name is Sean Riley. With me tonight is Mark Salmonti, who's going to be to my right all night tonight. Mark, another great night for football. It's a chilly 39 degrees, but no wind. It's a clean, dry field. It's a grass field, which is new to Bishop Fenwick. They haven't played on grass all year. You and I have both watched some tape. What do you see coming forward? What do you hope to, or what do you expect from tonight?
Hey, everyone. So, I'm happy to be here, first of all. And, I have big shoes to fill with Mr. Whalen. But it looks like it's going to be a lot different offense that they're going to be going up against compared to last week against Triton. Triton really ran the ball probably 90% of the time. And with this offense here for Bishop Fenwick, they throw 60, 70% of the time, spread it out, really like to sling the ball around. So it's going to be a test for that secondary of Abington.
It really is, and you're right. We played Fenwick in the 2013 and 14, and they were basically run, between the tackles. These guys love to spread it out, love to throw it, as you said. They have a sophomore quarterback, talented quarterback. I think they're a lot like Abington, where they have a lot of talent in the backfield. They have some pretty good receivers. We're just hoping that Abington will be a better defensive team than the Crusaders. Abington declined or deferred on the kick, so we'll be kicking off to start the game. I don't know if you slept well this week, Mark, but I've been waiting for this game. Each round gets harder and harder because you're playing the better and better teams.
No, absolutely. And they look, just watching them in warm-ups, they look like they're pretty evenly matched teams. I feel like it's going to be a really close battle tonight. And I guess, whoever's going to kind of win in the trenches is going to probably take this one home.
Yeah, and, obviously both teams want to limit mistakes and penalties and have ball control. They don't want to be giving the ball back to the other team unnecessarily. And, hopefully the Green Wave comes out. But we got 4 quarters of football to play here at Memorial Field. But before we do, we're going to pause for the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able and remove your hats and join the Abington High School Band under the direction of Mr. Tim Leonelli as we honor all that have served and continue to serve our country, giving their all to keep us free and safe with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, nice edition of the national anthem by the Abington High School Marching Band. This always harkens back now when you get into playoffs of the public schools versus the private schools. Bishop Fenwick is a Catholic school out of Peabody. They basically have 40 towns, kids that can go to this school. They're a very good quality sports school, and they're always in the playoffs. Bishop Fenwick and St. Mary's and Bishop Fian down near Attleboro, and it's always an extra challenge kind of for the local high school team, which only draws from their local town, to try to beat the private schools. But they're all 16 and 17-year-old kids out there, and you just got to let it all hang out here.
Yep. At the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do on the field. I mean, it is a little bit different. I think I counted 12 different towns on the roster that are represented here for Bishop Fenwick, but at the end of the day, they are going to line up and see who can be victorious tonight.
We've got about 12 different neighborhoods being represented, so I'll take that bet any day. We got back deep is Jesse Timpson, number 8, one of the captains, along with number 24, Ian Guarino, who's a freshman, but a little speedster. Greenway will be kicking off right to left across your television screen to start up this quarterfinal game. The winner moves on next week to the semifinals in a neutral location. Erickson with a nice kick, end over end, heading down, picked up at the 17-yard line on Guarino's way. Guarino gets it up to about the 31 and then taken down.
Looks like some great coverage there by Abington. They were able to stop them right at the 30-yard line. Had some great coverage downfield. So let's see how our defense steps up here right away. See if Bishop Fenwick decides to spread that out right away and see if they can pick on anyone out there in our secondary. We do have a really athletic secondary. I think that's probably one of our strengths. So we'll see strength versus strength here. First opening drive.
I think you're right. They like to mix it up. Sometimes they'll just throw it immediately right out to down to the wide receiver, the line of scrimmage, see if he can beat the cornerback on the first tackle. Sometimes they'll go deep, but they got 2 men in the backfield right now. Next to Kirakopoulos, the sophomore, awaiting the snap. He's going to hand it off over to the right side. He's going to be hit immediately by the Green Wave D. Nice job by the boys in green, wearing green over green in the home uniforms.
Great tackle right in there in the interior line by Gino Michelli, one of the captains of Abington. He really closed up that hole quickly, held him to like a 1-yard gain. So great start for that defensive line.
Fenwick very well coached. You'll see a couple of trick plays, a lot of different formations that come out now in the same formation as the first play with the wideouts to each side. 2 backs in the backfield with the QB to his left and right. And this time they're going to hand off a little up to the middle again. And he's going to be smothered by Tickenoff.
Again, the defensive line for Abington steps up early. Woo. Smothers them for probably a yard loss, 2-yard loss.
Another captain for the Green Wave, senior Jake Tickenoff. It's his birthday tomorrow, so I'm sure he wants to have a big game tonight, carry the celebration into the weekend.
Jake Tickenoff's one of those fiery guys on that side of the ball for Abington.
3rd and 9. Look at this now. 5 wide receivers spreading out the field. Andrew Kirakopoulos Sole man in the backfield, waits the snap, gets a snap, pressure. Now he throws out to the flat. It's going to be connected to number 2, and then Maxwell gets to him along with his teammates. That's ticking off, and who's coming up the ball? It's Patterson.
Great rally to the ball there from Abington. That's going to end up being able to hold them to a 4th and 3, it looks like. And by the looks of it, they might be punting. It was a great rally to the ball right there. Been able to tackle them right around the 39-yard line.
So we'll see now with the let's assume, I mean, you never know. Again,
you never
playoff
know.
Football,
You never know.
They might want to try to draw Abington off sides. Abington sends 2 men back, which is Patterson and Solomini. Their kicker is number 11, Odin Garen's got a pretty good leg. He's standing on his own 29-yard line right now. It is a fake.
The fake.
Snap it up to the short man. He's going to get the first up to the 46-yard line.
And there it is, lined up in that punt formation, but they were able to take it right up the middle for a 5-yard gain and was able to pick up the first down.
So it'll be a fresh set of downs here. We're under the 10-minute mark, 9:45 to go.
Pretty gutsy there early going
Yeah.
for that on their own side of the field, but they wanted to try to continue this drive, and they were able to execute.
Now, they like to also go first down, deep, try to just take advantage of the first down, roll the dice a little bit. So they got the 4 wideouts, 2 on each side for Karakopoulos to look over. Waits the snap, and he's going to go right out to the flat, number 5. Ward hit him first, and he's taken down. Is that ticking off again?
Looks like number 60,
No, it's
Brady
Augusta. Brady's been all over the place this season.
Brady has just been one of those linebackers that he's just downhill, knows exactly where he needs to be, and he's a really, really good tackler. They got a great linebacker in there in Brady Augusta.
See the replay there. They like that pass that, just as I mentioned before the game, they like to just throw it quickly down the line. Second and 9. Again in the shotgun. Karakopoulos again throws it out in the flat. Got a couple of green shirts to beat as he gets towards the sidelines. Dives towards the first down marker. We'll see where they mark him. I'm not sure he got there, Mark.
No, I think
get it to the 44.
I think he might have been just short there, but this is their quick passing offense. They have some athletes out wide where they can just get it to him and try to get it upfield in space. And right there, they were able to gain about 6 or 7 yards before we were able to take him out.
So they mark him at the 46. So it'll be 3rd and 2. With 8.5 to go here. The opening drive here by the Crusaders of the Division 6 quarterfinal game. Again, 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Karakopoulos going to hand it off over the right tackle. They dive forward. Looks like he does get the first down.
Hard-nosed run up the middle. Looks like number 3, Chris Patterson, was in there on the tackle. Short yard gain, but it was able to pick up that first down. So Abington's going to have to, regroup here on 1st and 10 with Bishop Fenwick driving.
Ball on the 33-yard line. Seen a lot of runs and some short passes thus far. Out wide to the near side is Tristan Giles, number 5. They have 2 men out wide to the far side, and you can see 2 men in the backfield. Karakopoulos takes it, throws it backwards. It's going to be a halfback pass.
Play.
He's got a man downfield, spinning around, and he's going to connect at the 9-yard line.
And there is one of those trick plays we were talking about earlier in the broadcast that, throw out wide, halfback pass, and they were able to connect down deep into Abington territory.
And sometimes it's hard for the secondary to see. We can see it from up here with the wide receiver who received the first pass drops back 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so it's a backwards pass, which allows them to then do the forwards pass. Of course, when you're on the field looking through to everyone, you can't necessarily see where the wide receiver is catching it. Clear as a bell to us, but now brings up 1st and goal at the 8. All right, this is where the Green Wave defense has been very effective in prior games inside the red zone. They got 3 men in the backfield now with Karakopoulos now under center. They hand off the 3rd man through number 1, one of the standout captains. That's Dylan Pataruli.
Looks like the defensive tackle right there, Big T, number 78, was able to stop him after only a couple yards. So we're going to have to grind this one out here. Second and goal from the 5.
Yep, they mark it just inside the 5. 7:12 to go here and rolling in the first quarter. How about a nice little fumble?
That would be nice.
Patarelli again lines up in the backfield behind Connolly and Guarino. They give this time to Connolly, I believe, and he's just short, I believe. Oh, now it's finally the
late call by the referee. It looked like he was down short, but they gave him the touchdown.
A 4-yard touchdown run. I believe that was number 24, Ian Guarino.
One trick play, and also they went for it on 4th and 4 on their own side of the field, and it paid off on their opening drive for Bishop Fenwick, so they were able to score first.
Yeah, you can see there great camera work down the sideline by Kevin Tachi. The ball just broke the plane. So Guarino gets the first 6, and they'll line up for the kick. And he'll do the honors himself. He's a freshman. Good snap. Kick is up. Oh, almost sounded like it got tipped. It is good.
All right, we have ourselves a ball game. So Bishop Fenwick takes the early lead, 7-0. You know, that's their first drive of the game. We'll see what happens after their scripted plays are behind them, and they have to kind of work their way back down the field next time. But now we got Abington to be able to take the ball here and see if they can do the same thing against Fenwick.
Tate Erickson and Ryan Salamini will be back deep for the Green Wave. The short men are going to be, it's like Paulding and Brendan Ward. Now, Guarino can kick the ball down to the 5 or 10 yard line, but he also, when asked, will do just a kind of a line drive squib kick halfway down the field. So we'll see what the Crusader staff asked him to do. 6:50 left here on the clock. It was a 69-yard drive by the Crusaders. He'll be kicking off from the right hash mark. And looks like he's going to go deep with the kick.
Let's hope we can get this one deep. Salamini can take a nice one back here.
It is a squib kick. I eat my words. And Woods, I'm going to let it go by. It's going to be picked up at the 23-yard line and then taken down at about the 28 or so. The Green Wave will take over 1st and 10.
It's a good tackle by number 2, Tyler Conley, for Bishop Fenwick there. So I mean, it's going to take over. Now we get to get our offense on the field. They've been pretty explosive all season. The great run throw balance for Coach Eddie Riley. So we'll see how our first scripted drive goes. Middle first quarter.
A lot of jitters out there for both teams right now. Just going to start hitting the shoulder pads, and they got line up now with one man in the backfield is Lee Spry. Riley under his center. They put Paulding in motion. They're going to give it to Paulding around the right side. Paulding gets tied up. He still has feet. Breaks away, though. He breaks away with a 30. Over to 40. It's Paulding over midfield. Down the far sideline. Paulding gets pushed out of bounds down at the 30-yard line.
What a run by Nas Paulding.
Wow, it's a great way to start for the Green Wave.
It looked like he was swallowed up early, but he was able to break through down the right sideline. Now it looks like Abington's going to go hurry up here.
Nice block by Gina Michelli. Really got him to a lot of running room down the far sideline. Ball is at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for Abington. They put a man in motion. Salamini, he's coming around the near side. Salamini turns it up. Just gets tripped up as he gets through the line of scrimmage.
It's trying to get Salamini going a little bit here up the left side, about 5 or 6 yard gain. And that's that run before with Nas. That's just that explosiveness that he brings to this team that can really just break one at any time. So
that's right.
It's nice to have him so far back and healthy the last couple of games.
4-yard pickup of the first play there in this series. So it'll be a 2nd and 6 now. Patterson out wide to the far side in single coverage. 2 men in the backfield. This one's going to Salamini. Looks for a hole, pushes forward, dives, and it'll be just short of the first by about 2 yards or so. So they mark his forward progress up to the 23.
It's like Tristan Giles in on the tackle for Bishop Fenwick. They have some pretty athletic linebackers.
Yeah.
They do give up around 22, 23 points a game is what I saw. So they are susceptible to some points, but they are a pretty hard-nosed defense.
Salamini in the right side wing with Patterson out wide to the far side. We got Naz in the backfield. They give to Naz. Right side punches outside. He's around the corner at the 20. 15 looking for a block. Puts his head down. Spins down to the 18-yard line. 1st down, Green Wave.
Another great off-tackle run by Naz.
13-yard line.
Out to the right side. Waiting for some blockers. Was able to get around that corner.
I love that because, as you mentioned, Naz has been out most of the year with an ankle problem, and he was back last week, had a big week. So it's not a lot of tape for the opposing coaches to see Naz, and we hope that there'll be a lot of tape of Naz from tonight's game.
That would be nice.
All right, Lee Spry and Salamini in the backfield. First down for the Green Wave at the 14-yard line. Handoff right side, Spry. Spry, the bull. Nice cutback. Spry still on his feet and drops at the 9-yard line. Made a little bit something out of nothing there.
Lee Spry danced a little bit up the middle there. He's a real north-south hard-nosed runner, Lee Spry is. Lines up in that fullback role every now and then and just, really puts his head down. And he can break one, too. There's a lot of speed in that backfield.
Spry is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So the line, we started off at the 13-yard line, so the line to gain is going to be the 3 for a first down. Or we just get into the end zone for the touchdown. 2 men again behind Riley, who's under center. Going to give right side to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer gets inside the 9-yard line. Everyone just coming, using all the backs out of the barn tonight.
Yeah, Daniel Pfeiffer now with a carry, and that's the thing. They have a lot of backs that they can use. And Daniel Pfeiffer burst onto the scene as a sophomore, and he's a real hard-nosed runner. So hopefully they can get him going too. But we got looks like we got a 3rd and 6 here on that 10. We hopefully we can Eddie will
Coach Riley.
Coach Riley.
Ball in 9. They got to get down to the 3 for the first. Riley puts Salamini in motion. They're going to throw. Riley's rolling near side. Puts it up in the air. Going in the corner, and it's knocked away. Good defensive play there in the corner of the end zone by number 8. That is Jesse Timpson, one of the captains.
There was really good coverage there. There was a little handsy, I thought, but he was able to, he didn't actually grab, so he was able to come up with that defensive play there. So now we have a fourth down here for the Green Wave.
Here's a replay of it going up there, and it's kind of a jump ball for everyone.
It was a good athletic play by that cornerback.
So the ball at the 9, 4th and 6 for the Green Wave. They're going to go for it here. Riley's going to be in the shotgun with Spry in the backfield. They got trips tight to the right side with Maxwell to the left side. Now they put him in a motion. He's looking to the left, puts it up for Salamini. Ball goes up, and no flag there. It's going to be incomplete. Again, good coverage. Ball was in their grasp, but it will fall incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs there at the 9-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like there was a little bit of an out route from Salamini. Just couldn't come up with the catch, and it was going to be short of the first down. So it looks like Fenwick's going to take over deep in their own territory here. So let's see how our defense comes back out.
Now, what do you do if you're Fenwick? Do you go deep right now and try to catch them sleeping, or do you just kind of burn the clock?
I wouldn't be surprised if they take a shot. They seem like they've been doing that all year.
Yeah, they'll line up with 2 wideouts to each side. Kirakopoulos now puts a man in motion, and they toss it to him, going in motion around the left side. Turning the corner, it's number 5, Guarino. He breaks down the sideline, and there is Lee Spry with a touchdown-saving tackle as Tristan Giles had a lot of real estate in front of him. So
they're having a lot of success spreading it out, but still running that ball. They came with like a little end around there, and he was able to. He's very fast and athletic. He was able to turn that corner. So they're able to run that ball pretty well with this spread offense right now.
Good job by Spry there, getting the right angle. And it brings up first down at the 44 of the Crusaders with 3 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Crusaders up 7-0. They scored in their first possession with a nice 69-yard drive. And the Green Wave stalled at the Crusader 9-yard line. This will be the second play of this second possession for the Crusaders. The shotgun once again. They stack it up over on the right side. Ooh, there's some motion there.
There was some motion. Yep, someone moved.
Wow, looked like it was going to be the quarterback running, Andrew Kirakopoulos.
All right, let's see if we can build a little momentum off of that false start there. Brings them behind the chains a little bit here. See if Abington kind of builds some off of this.
Chain gang doing a fine job thus far. We'll withhold comment and compliments till later in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ball at the 39 now. 1st and 15. One man out wide to the near side is number 11, Guerin. Quarterback's going to run another set of flags, though, get thrown on the snap. He breaks away. He's going to go down the far sideline and going to be pushed out again by Spry.
Yeah, it looks like Spry worked him out. We'll have to see what this flag is.
And that was Patarelli who got the snap or was running the ball.
Let's hope this is on Bishop Fenwick. legal formation or something.
Talking with referee Mike Rayberg.
They do run that that wildcat
Yeah.
with number 1 in the backfield too, so that is one of their formations that they like to use.
They also use it with number 8. And let's see, here comes the call. Referee Rayberg is going to talk to the Abington coach.
That usually is a good sign.
Yeah. Dylan Patarelli is number 1, the senior captain. Number 8, we just mentioned, is Jesse Timpson. Number 25 for the Crusaders is Jamie Doobie. Here's the call. All right, so 2 penalties against the Crusaders there. Making mistakes and going backwards with the penalties, which is great news for the Green Wave. But Green Wave have given up a couple of big runs there, which is a little bit
They
shaky.
have, but this is a big spot here. They got them way behind the chains. Let's see if we can try to force a three and out here, get them to punt, and see if we can get back on offense.
1st and 20 now at the 34-yard line. 2 wideouts to each side. Now they put a man in motion to load up the right side. Looking to throw. Big pressure. They set up a screen. They got it set up very well on the far side of the field. That's just Petrilis again. Number 1, he's going to get it first down. He needed 20, and he picked up about 26 right there. Sorry, Patarelli is his name. Dylan Patarelli.
And those are one of those misdirection kind of deceptive plays that they have in their playbook. They were able to set up that screen pretty well and pick up that first down.
Yeah, we're talking to the Green Wave coaches before how, what would be important is people to stay home and, cover your man. And they're going to basically taunt you. Different sides. They're going to try to suck you in short, going to try to go over the top. As the Green Wave can do on their own right when they're on the offense. But right now we're on the defense with 1st and 10 at the Abington 40. Shotgun formation again. It's going to be keeper by Patarelli up the middle. He's going to be hit, though, by number 52, Gino Michelli.
Yeah, Gino looks like he got him pretty good there. Not after probably a 3 or 4 yard gain, but the way they've been running, that's we'll take that right now. Again, that number 1 lining up in that wildcat likes to take off right up the middle there. So looks like a 2nd down and 6 here. Let's hopefully we can come up with a stop.
Patterson taking a breather, coming to the sideline. 2nd and 6.
Hopefully Patterson's okay.
In the backfield right now is, again, Guarino, number 24. And it looks like Patarelli. It is Patarelli. He's going to go right up the middle looking for a block. Now punches it outside, tries to turn the corner. He does. He's going to be tripped up as he crosses the 30, but he'll get the first with a flag down, though, behind the play.
Yes,
in the area where a holding might be called.
It looks like Fenwick might have held again there.
Referee Rayberg going to turn his microphone on and let us all know. Blocking the back.
All right, blocking the back. That will move them back.
10 yards from the spot of the foul, which is the 39. It will remain 2nd down, but now it's going to be 2nd and 18.
Bunch of penalties on Fenwick on this drive. Hopefully, that's something that Abington can take advantage of.
Yeah,
here.
we haven't been able to do thus far. They've been able to get the big runs have been around the ends.
They have.
We'll see if they try that again or if they go to the air here. Kirakopoulos, number 2, is offset to the... No, he's behind the center now with 1 man in the backfield. They stack it up to the left side. And it's going to be a reverse. They throw it back. He's looking to throw downfield. Comes out here in the flat to number 2. He's going to be taken down short about...
Tackle by... looks like tackle by number 60, Brady Augusta. Again, another misdirection, another, deceptive play by Fenwick there. It was almost like a reverse pass. So far we've seen the halfback pass, the reverse pass. So these are the types of things that Abington is trying to be aware of that Fenwick really throws at them.
Yeah, Fenwick, for both teams, this is the last game in the playoffs for one of them, right? Next team, the winner will move on to the semifinals. So you roll out everything. 2 wideouts to each side for Kirakopoulos. 3rd and 9 now. Put a man in motion, they hand it to him, or they toss it to him. He's trying to get around the left side once again. Turning the corner, popping it out, cuts it up, and he's going to be taken down just short of the first by about 3 or 4 yards. So it'll be another 4th down.
There was
a
a
flag thrown.
great hit on the play.
Not sure if that was or not.
There's a flag on the
There is a
Right.
flag on the field.
By Jake Tickenoff. It looked like it was while he was still running, but there was a flag on the play.
A penalty could give the Crusaders a 1st down here. We'll see what we see in the replay, courtesy of Matt Lyons and Abington Cam. I don't know if someone's coming
It
out
looked
off
like
the
a
pile
clean.
sheet.
Yeah, it looked like a clean hit by Tickenoff with the shoulder.
Well, someone's down on the field over there for the Crusaders. 15-yard penalty. Number 8, Jesse Timpson comes up limping. He's going to go to the bench.
Not really sure. They never gave a number on who that was on, but initially it looked like a clean tackle, a clean hit. The runner was still up.
Don't know what happened there, but it's a 15-yard penalty, so it keeps the drive alive for the Crusaders, unfortunately for Abington. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Moves the ball down to the Abington 18-yard line, a fresh set of downs for the Crusaders. Let's go Green Wave. Out come the Crusaders, their black helmets and white over white jerseys and pants. 2 men in the backfield, the Pettarelli and number 24. It's high snap. Pettarelli comes down with it. Now breaks it over to the left side. He's got some running room. It's going to be inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line and gets it first.
Looks like it was finally tackled by. Looks like there was a couple D-backs in there for Abington, but this Wildcats working right now for Bishop Fenwick, but looks like they're going to go a little bigger on this goal line here. Try to see if we can keep them out of the end zone.
You saw Big T was in the backfield there that caused Pettarelli to change direction, but when he did, there was some holes over in the left side that he was able to take advantage of. So now 1st and goal. Where do they got it, on the 5?
Yes, it looks like it's on the 5-yard line.
We're getting a timeout
Looks like it's
call.
going to be the end of the quarter.
Yep, they let the time roll out. So after 1, Bishop Fenwick's going to be happy with their start. Green Wave had a big start on their own drive, but just couldn't end it. And we'll see what the second quarter will bring with the Crusaders knocking on the door with a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like these penalties haven't been hurting Bishop Fenwick like we had hoped.
Yeah.
They're still managing to move that ball down the field. Let's hope start of that second quarter we can come up with a big stop for the Green Wave.
Do want to remind you the junior class auction is going to be held on Thursday, December 4th from 6 to 9 at the Abington High School. Please remember to mark your calendars on December 4th so you won't miss the great opportunity for some early Christmas shopping. Once again, junior class auction will be held Thursday, December 4th, and we hope to see you there. Bruins tickets, Celtics tickets, ski trips, a lot of a ton of raffle prize. It's really, really a great deal.
Yeah, they have some great things there. I would definitely go check that out. They some of those prizes, definitely worth going, and it supports a good cause too for the junior class. So
it does, and it's great because the juniors have to organize it, have to run it, have to learn to run the business basically for the night, and you get great opportunities at great prices. So again, Thursday, December 4th. I'll be there.
Awesome. Maybe I'll make an appearance.
Ooh, that'd be special. All right, we're getting ready to start the second quarter here. First quarter flew by. And now with 1st and goal at the 5.
All right, let's see if Abington get a good stop here. Get some momentum going.
And let's see if the Crusaders keep it on the ground.
1st and goal from the 5 for the Crusaders.
Under center is Andrew Karakopoulos with 3 men in the backfield. Watch the pitch to Pettarelli. And it is student body right, looking to throw, looking in the back of the end zone. And he's going to run it in.
Looks like
Looking for it is a touchdown. Another late call.
they did call it a touchdown, another late one. He was able to get that edge. There was a good block set up over there, and he was able to get to that pylon.
And that looked to me, it was going to be a pass play. You can see the replay now. He's holding it like he's going to throw, and he's looking in the back of the end zone.
Definitely looked like it was going to be one of those halfback passes again.
And then just dove inside the marker there. So Pettinelli on the board. And they'll line up for the kick once again. "67-yard drive there with 11:50 on the clock.
See if maybe we can get in here and block this. Give us a little bit of momentum.
The kick will be Ian Guarino, a right-footed kicker, and the holder is Giles. Ball's down, and the kick is good. So they make it 14-0, and the Green Wave will be receiving the kickoff.
All right, so we got a big Abington drive coming up to start their second drive of the game, just starting in the second quarter. Again, they were able to move the ball on their first drive. We just stalled right around the 8 or 9 yard line. So let's see if we can actually punch one in here.
That's right. Want to thank the members of the Chang Gang that are out here tonight. Bob Van Lewling, of course, out there with Greg Erickson, Sean Donovan, Luca Cerasani. They volunteered their time. They've been doing it for almost every single game, and we appreciate all the work that they do. Chris Nagel up here in the press box doing the public address announcing. Been doing it for like 12 years, and he really enjoys the job.
Smooth voice.
Sean Riley and Mark Salmonte here, replacing Kevin Whalen, who is actually watching this game from California. And I did just get an update. It's raining where he is.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought he'd be sunbathing right now.
No, he's at a bar watching the game on his phone. All right, here we go. 11:50 on the second quarter clock. Crusaders kick. It's a squib kick coming down. Going to be grabbed by Ward at the 29-yard line. Return up the middle. Ward just driving, gets it up to about the 44, 45-yard line.
All right, so good field position for Abington coming in on their second drive right around the 45. Let's see if we can work our way down the field and get a score here.
Be interesting if we see number 8 Jesse Timpson come back into the game or not. And I can answer that right now. He's in the game. He's got the golden cleats. It looked like he had sprained his ankle earlier when he was taken out of the game. So here come the Green Wave with the camera giving you a great shot right in front of you, right on the 44-yard line. Andrew Van Lewling, the center, with his teammates to his left and right. One man in the backfield is Spry. They go to Naz Paulding, student body right. Naz trying to turn the corner. He does. He gets over to 50 and then steps out of bounds.
Ooh,
gets hit out of
looks
bounds.
like he was hit a little late.
And Abington coaches are upset and no flag.
Seemed pretty similar to the personal foul they had called earlier, but looks like
he gets the first down.
Another great run by Naz.
Here's the replay. Steps out of bounds. And then
he looked like he was out of bounds by about 2 or 3 yards there.
Naz picks up the first, though, down and now in Crusader territory at the 46-yard line. Been pretty successful. Both teams have been successful going around the ends.
They have. They've been able to get outside in positive yards.
Maxwell line up wide, single coverage. 2 men in the backfield, offset to the left. They pitch. They're going to go on the left side with Salamini. Salamini trends the corner. He turns it over to the 40, inside the 35, and he gets knocked out of bounds inside the 35. First down again for the Green Wave. So here we come.
Here we go. Great run outside by Salamini.
Nice blocking by his teammates. Spry from the backfield, left side of the line.
That left side of that line really got out on them. Was able to create that Salamini. They were able to create that edge for him to get out wide. So looks like, again, running outside has been a success. Let's hope we can keep it up.
Ball at the 33-yard line in the far hash mark. 1st and 10. Spry in the backfield. We got Paulding on the left side wing. Salamini on the near side. There goes Paulding in motion. They give it Spry. Ball's on the ground, and Spry grabs it. It'll bring up second down. Maybe no gain on the play.
Looks like they're attempting a counter there on Spry. For Spry up the middle, just a little bit of a fumble with the handoff, but he was able to get back on it.
Nice crowd here from both towns. No wind to speak of here. Luckily, because with a 39-degree temperature, the wind would make it a little chilly.
It would, but it's nicer than I thought.
Of course, we're in the press box, too.
Yes,
so, although there's no heat up here, but it protects us from any wind. All right, 2nd and 10. Again, Spry in the backfield. Salamini in the right side wing. Paulding goes in motion. They give it to Paulding this time. Gets hit, spun around in the backfield. Tied up and then taken down for a loss.
almost was able to turn that corner, but number one,
Pettarelli.
was able to swallow him up there. He was one tackle away from being able to get up that sideline.
So 3rd and 12 now at the 35. Does Abington go to the air here? Do they do their own screen? We'll see what they do. Balding takes a breather to the sideline, gets his shoulder pads adjusted.
I believe at this point it's probably 4-down territory, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Salamini and Maxwell to the far side. Near side looks like Erickson and Ward, I believe. Yep. Shotgun for Riley. 4-man rush. There's a low blitz coming in late. Riley uncorks one downfield, going in the end zone. Falls up. Oh, just falls incomplete.
He looked like he impeded it.
Looking for some interference there. Liam Ward in there in the end zone.
Looks like Ward tried to come back to the ball.
Number 8, Liam Ward, fell incomplete. Brings up 4th down and 12 for the Green
So
Wave.
bring up 4th and 12 at the 35.
So Jack Riley did take his shot there. Trying to see if we could see it on the replay, but
We're adjusting some of our equipment right now. Let's go to the field now. 4th and 12.
no flag on the play, so here we go. 4th and 11.
They got to get down to the 23-yard line for the first. Riley with a shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the right, but now they send Erickson out. 3 stay in the right, looking, firing downfield, and it's incomplete. Oh, he had
There's
Ward,
the flag.
and he had Ward wide open
He
on the
did.
sideline.
He did. Ward was up the sideline, but it looks like we got the pass interference call there.
However, that's only a 10-yard penalty, but I believe it's an automatic first down.
Yes, I believe it is an automatic first down. But Ward was down that right sideline.
With nobody on him. 15-yard penalty.
Hopefully Coach
That's
Riley
great.
puts that in his back pocket later.
So it puts it down on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Green Wave. A lot of penalties thus far early in the game.
It really has.
Most of them against the Crusaders, but the big one against Abington hurt because it gave them a first down. Here's the replay of that play there, and you'll see.
It looks like he was pretty handsy there.
Yeah.
Didn't allow Salamini to get up.
That was called the number 5, Tristan Giles. Maxwell out wide to the near side. 2 men in the backfield. They give left side Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer eludes a tackler, breaks it around the left side. Pfeiffer gets taken down at about the 11-yard line. He's fun to watch.
Oh, Danny Pfeiffer runs with a purpose. Right up to that left side. Looks like he was able to get the first down. He just
Gets the first down. Yep. Here is the replay. Just a quick burst of speed as he gets by and then gets the ball over the 10. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Green Wave. 9 minutes and counting here in the second quarter.
He's just so low to the ground, and he's just got those legs. He always falls forward, always gets positive yards. He's fun to watch.
Great vision. Same thing with Spry. Great vision.
Spry too. Yep, definitely.
Now in the backfield, we got Paulding and Nick Vachon, another one. They give to Paulding left side. Not much there. He picks up about 2 or so. Bring up 2nd down. Checking back
Actually, it looks like they didn't give him that first down last play because it looks like 1st and goal now. Looks like it might have been 2nd and inches.
I think it. Well, let's see. Maybe you're right. I'm waiting for to see if they change it. Bob Van Luling over there on the box.
Yeah, it looks like I was wrong on the play before, but looks like we got a 1st and goal now. Let's try to punch this in for the Green Wave.
From the 8-yard line. Nick Vachon in the backfield, offset to the right of Riley. Paulding goes in motion. They fake it. They give it underneath to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer spins around, gets it down about the 6-yard line.
Swallowed up there by that Bishop Fenwick defensive line, but
2nd down. They mark him at the 7, so
trying a little misdirection counter there up the middle. They were able to stay home.
ball is at the 7-yard line.
Big drive here for the Green Wave. Let's punch this one in.
Important. Get that egg off the board. 14-0 right now, the Crusader lead. Green Wave got it down to the 9-yard line the last drive. Here they are at the 7. 2nd and goal. 1 man out wide to the near side is Ward. They pitch to Paulding, student body
Looks
right.
like he might have
Paulding
the corner.
trying to turn the corner. Paulding cuts back, bumps it him into 5. He's still on his feet, And then going to be thrown out of bounds. See where they mark his forward progress up to the 5. It'll bring up, oh, there's a flag down behind the play. And I believe it's holding on Abington.
There's a holding on Abington.
Oof, 10-yard penalty, but it'll remain second down. You know, one thing that does do now open up some more passing room.
It does.
As a reminder that at halftime we'll be doing the ever popular.
Looks like Nas almost had the corner, but they were able to swarm him before he was able to turn it.
Yeah, good lateral pursuit there by the Crusaders. Sean Riley and Mark Salvanti bring this Abington Green Wave football action here in the Division 6 quarterfinal. Maxwell out wide to the far side. 2 men out wide to the near side. Oh, we get Solomini out wide to the far side also, and 2 to the near side. Now they put Tate Erickson in motion. They roll left. Jack looking for man up. Oh, and a grab by Solomini! Touchdown, man of Muskegon!
Touchdown, Abington!
A 17-yard touchdown strike to Solomini. What a grab. Nice throw by Jack Riley.
That individual effort by number 11, Solomini, just absolutely snags it away from the defender.
There's one of our favorite baseball players, number 11. Watch this pass. He goes up. Look at that. Stays on his feet. And the next 5 yards are the easiest 5 yards he has to run all game. Wow.
Unbelievable catch. That was a big answer by the Green Wave. Get points on the board there.
Erickson to line up for the kick. Patterson with the hold. Ball's down. Kick is way up there, and it is good.
All right. Abington was able to put 7 on the board there on that drive. Huge drive for the Green Wave. Was able to cut that to a 7-point lead.
6:29 on the clock here in the second quarter, and the Green Wave kickoff team will get up ready.
Now let's see if our defense can step up a little bit here. Maybe get a stop for the Green Wave. Fenwick's been able to move the ball pretty good, but let's see how the adjustments that we make here on this drive.
The 2-deep man is staying down at the 15-yard line. And it looks like that is number 8, Jesse Timpson, number 24, Ian Guarino.
Looks like Tate Erickson's going to be kicking off. I know that Jack Riley did a little bit last week, but Tate takes over that duty.
You never knew who's going to kick. They mix it up. And we'll see. Here comes Erickson. Nice spinning kicks. Caught in the air at the 20-yard line. Tries to get it around the right side. Good pursuit, and Ward's going to take him out of bounds.
Great
Thank you
play.
very much at the 33-yard line.
Way to stay in your lane by one of the Wards. He's able to make the tackle outside.
That was Liam.
Excuse me. All right, now it's time for the Abington Green Wave defense. Let's see if they can get a stop here.
Have not seen them really go downfield with a pass that I recall.
Correct, yeah. I think maybe the only one was that halfback pass.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
were able to get. But other than that, nothing in the center from the quarterback.
He lines up the shotgun, get 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Kirakopoulos looks at his receivers to his left. Maxwell creeps up, and he's going to keep it. Try to get up the middle. Not much doing there. Picks up maybe 2 on the play.
Great job by the defensive line. Tommy Muniz in there on the tackle.
Oh, that was number 2. Got the direct snap, Tyler Connolly. It wasn't number 12, Kirakopoulos.
Matthew Pfeiffer in there on the tackle, too.
As he usually is. They give him a 1-yard pickup, so it'll be 2nd and 9 at the 34. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And the Crusaders break their huddle. Trying to see who's in the backfield now. Looks like it's Petterulli.
Yeah, looks like 12 hasn't been playing quarterback much tonight.
Petterulli gets, he's going to run right up the middle, looking for a hole, spins around, and then Big T gets to him.
Big T.
Boom.
Swallows him up. Great defensive play by the Big T.
Thomas Muniz, number 78. And Muniz is just a junior. Watch the replay here. 78 there on the left side. And there's what Petterulli ran into.
What a way to come off a block and just absolutely
Petterulli ran into the wrong neighborhood there.
Blow up that run right there.
So 3rd and a long 8. Hey, let's go Green Wave. This is going to be an important stop.
Yeah, this is a big down right here. Let's try to keep them, from this first down, see if we can get them to punt. even though they faked it last time.
2 wide receivers to each side now for the sophomore quarterback. Put a man in motion. He's rolling to the near side, looking to throw. He's got a man over in the flat. Now he throws downfield. It's almost picked off.
Great play by Jake Lehman. He turns back around, and he just misses the interception.
But what it turns into is an incomplete pass on the long 3rd and 8, so it'll be a punting situation, you would think. Here's the replay from the camera side view. Lehman has to spin around and almost balled that one in.
Jake Lehman, great defensive play.
Number 10, Jake Lehman.
As long as they actually go through with this punt.
And I know we say it, it's Lehman, the freshman.
The freshman,
Unreal.
Jake Lehman.
4th and 8 from their own 35-yard line. Odin Garin back to kick. Paulding and Solimini back deep.
Let's get a little spark here.
There's the kick. A line drive kick. It's going to bounce over Paulding's way. High bounce from. Picks it up at the 35-yard line. Fakes the reverse, but he goes down deep. Sheds a tackle. They set up a wall for him. He goes down the sideline at the 40, down to the 50-yard line.
Great job.
Wow. That almost blew up back deep, and the wall was set up, and then goes Paulding to midfield with great field position with 4:23 left to go.
Nas Paulding with a great stiff arm on that punt. Was able to turn the corner and almost take one all the way down the sideline. But we got it over the 50 on Bishop Fenwick's side, and the momentum starting to shift towards the Green Wave.
In Crusader territory at the 49-yard line. Green Wave at 4:23, plenty of time to march downfield and tie this game up.
Big drive here for the Green Wave.
Maxwell out wide to the far side. Looks like Liam Ward to the near side.
I have a feeling we're going to take a shot here.
Give up the middle. It's Spry. Spry bounce off a man. Oh, and he just had one more man to break free from. A nice pickup of 4 on the play.
Great shiftiness again by Spry up the middle. Almost broke that last tackle.
He's one of the most versatile guys out there on the field, like one of those all-around type guys. Just, I mentioned it last game. Not only is a hard-nosed running back, he's a great secondary who saw some big plays, touchdown-saving tackles. He's run back a punt earlier this year. I think he ran back an interception earlier this year. He's a great guy to have on your team.
Yeah, he can play both sides of the ball at a high level, and he brings great energy to both sides as well. So
one of our seniors. All right, let's go here now. 2nd and 6 at the 45. Camera's looking right down the line. Riley with 2 men in the backfield, standing to his left and right, wideouts to each side. The shotgun, fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking at Maxwell now, second guess is running. Looking downfield, he's going to gun one downfield, looking deep down to Ward, and it's going to be incomplete down at the 5-yard line.
Looks like there was some decent coverage down there. Jack Riley threw that up there for Ward, see if he could make a play.
Smart thing that he did is he threw it deep enough that no one was going to get a chance unless Ward got to it. But it does fall incomplete, bringing up a 3rd down and 6 now at the 45.
See if Abbott can draw something up here to get this 1st down, keep this drive alive with just 3 minutes, 21 seconds left in the half.
Slot left and slot right formation for Abington. Riley's in the shotgun. See if they show blitz. They got a 4-man rush. Riley looking downfield. Avoids one man. Connects outside. What happened? I thought there was a whistle and a flag thrown. I think you're going to get a roughing the passer here. That's going to be a gift for the Green Wave because that'll be a 1st down. Riley took a shot after he unloaded it. The pass to Lee Spry.
Looks like a lineman caught that.
Oh, was it?
I hope it wasn't ineligible downfield.
Let's see who did catch it. Is that Tikhonov?
Yeah, I don't know if Tikhonov knew what to do once he got it.
That's why I thought the whistle blew because he didn't move. It was Tikhonov, so
looks like it might have been
ineligible. Yep. Yeah, that's a tough break for the Green Wave with 3:11 to go. Jesus. Oops.
All right, looks like Abington's going to punt. That was unfortunate there.
Ball at the 45, 4th and 16.
You knew something was up once that Tikhonov caught it and didn't realize what he was supposed to do with it.
They got 1 man back standing at the 20-yard line. Looks like that's Pettarelli. Salamini to kick. End over end kick's going to bounce and bobbled, and ball's loose on the ground, and he jumps on it at the 28-yard line. Oof.
Good coverage by that punt team. Salamini put one good one down there. Got a nice little bounce. So it looks like Green Wave's going to come back out on defense. 2:40 left in the half. So this is a big.
Yeah. Cannot
big
let them score.
here.
Yeah. Abington will be getting the kickoff to start the second half.
Exactly, especially because we'll be getting that ball in the second half. So this is a big series right here.
It's also a great opportunity for a pick six for the Green Wave.
That would be nice.
Let's go, boys. All right, ball at the 29-yard line. 2 wideouts to the right side, 1 to the near side. Kirakopoulos. Handoff up the middle. Breaks free. That's Pettarelli again. He gets the first down at the 41-yard line.
Lee Spry looked like he came up in the secondary, was able to get him off balance, not after that first down run.
Matt, is that our drone flying around? Whose is it? Someone's flying a drone around here. Yeah. There's a drone flying around, which is not allowed in the MIAA. But we don't know who owns it. All right, first down at the 41. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw, going down the far sideline, puts it up in the air. A lot of pushing and shoving, and it's going to be incomplete.
Great defensive play down the sideline. Can't tell who that is.
Looks like that's Ward. Number 9.
Great play.
I mean, sorry, Nick Vachon.
Nick Vachon.
Was that number 9, Nick Vachon?
That was Nick Vachon.
Yeah, the referee now is saying they got to get rid of the drone, but no one knows who is running it. Could be someone from Bishop Fenwick. Could be someone across town right now.
That was stride for stride down the sidelines right there. Turned back around and made a great play on the ball. Great defensive play there by the D-back.
Chris, you want to announce that? Fans, whoever is flying the drone over Memorial Field, bring it down and take it away.
It violates MIAA policies.
Not hovering over the stairs. It needs to be down and taken away.
Somebody should knock it out of the edge.
It's like
hand off to the right side of Pettinelli and gets it up to about the 45-yard line.
Great tackle out wide. Looks by Lee Spry. Again, they're having pretty decent success with this Wildcat right now, but going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Green Wave. Hopefully we dial up something here to force a punt.
Pete Serino talking to the drone operator who's actually sitting in the bleachers to the left of us. I cannot believe someone thought it was okay to bring a drone and fly it around the field.
Yeah, that was
stupid. 3rd and 6. Now they have trips out to the left side, one receiver to the far side. Minute 21 and rolling. They throw out in the flat. Come on. He's gonna get the first just by the skin of his teeth there. That was number 8 once again, Jesse Timpson. Green had an opportunity to stop him about 4 yards short.
Quick pass out wide again.
Wait a minute, it is short, just short. It's going to be 4th down at the 49. It's called the 50.
All right, 4th and 1. Salamini came up with that tackle.
Clock is rolling. Crusaders have content to do that. 45 seconds and rolling. They need 1 yard to keep possession of the ball. Kind of surprised Adams not calling a timeout. But then again, they don't want to give. If they get this first down, they don't want the Crusaders to have extra time.
Yeah, it's a tough call here because
3 men in the backfield.
They do get the ball.
Quick dive play will be a first down, and the clock will stop as they move the stakes with 23 seconds. Crusaders maintain possession. Timeout by Fenwick to discuss what they want to do with the final 23 seconds.
All right, so that leaves 23 seconds left. They're still only around the 50-yard line for Fenwick. So with 23 seconds, let's hope this defense can kind of come up with a stop here. And like again, we were talking about, we get the ball starting that second half. So this would be a huge stop here for the Green Wave.
Hey, I want to congratulate the Abington Green Wave soccer team once again. They went farther into the MIAA playoffs than any boys soccer team in Abington High School history. Had an exciting couple of overtime games. Unfortunately, their last game was an overtime loss. But if you saw any of the games on TV, or if you were lucky enough to be there, you saw some great soccer action.
Yes, I don't think they gave up a regulation goal.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, they played really well.
So our seniors on the team are David Byrne, Miguel D'Souza, Philip Diaz, Sam Almeida, Kawa Fernandez, Matthew Sullivan, and Matt Grafton. And 3 of the players are actually working with us on Abington Cam tonight. Drew Flaherty and the Calcano brothers, Nathan and Aiden. So congratulations to Coach Klaus and his team for a great season.
I was doing the PA for that home game. That shootout was electric.
And they beat South Hadley in the shootout?
Yes, yes.
1st and 10 at the 48, 23 seconds to go. Trips to the right side, one to the near side for Karakopoulos rolls right, looking downfield, slips as he throws, puts it up. He's got a man behind, puts it downfield, and it caught for a 48-yard touchdown pass.
Number 12 was able to slip.
Wait a minute. There's a flag. There's a flag in the backfield.
There's a flag.
Hold the door. Holding
Holding.
against the Crusaders.
Holding.
Going to take that one off the
That
board.
was a timely penalty because that was a really great ball by number 12. Hit his receiver in stride, but
leaves 13 seconds. 10-yard penalty, so it'll move it back into Green Wave territory.
But again, Bishop Fenwick has a lot of penalties called on them today, and again, once a couple of them, they were able to get through, but that one right there was big because that stopped a huge touchdown. So
do they kneel down or do they go for the gusto once again? I got to guess in playoff football, you go for the gusto.
Especially with that arm right there, I think they might be throwing again.
And the speed of that receiver, I didn't even get a name on that receiver.
I didn't see that number either, but he was stride for stride as that ball dropped right in the breadbasket.
So it'll be first down at the Green Wave 43. 1st and 20.
Let's see if we play a little deeper here. 13 seconds left.
Tristan Giles, number 5, is the far side man in the trips on the far side of the field. They hand it off up the middle, trying to get some running room. Is Dylan Petrulli. He's going to get it down inside the 35. The clock will stop.
Looks like there might have been.
Oh, was it a fumble?
They're saying he was down.
6 seconds on the clock. Abington came up with the ball, saying that they ripped it out with the tackle, but it looks like it's going to stay Crusader ball with 6 seconds left.
So this is going to allow that quarterback with that arm to have a decent shot to the end zone with that draw play up the middle.
Here's the field view of that last play. The senior running back from the Crusaders.
Yeah, it looks like he was down before that ball came out. Looks like we have a timeout for Fenwick. They got 6 seconds left. Again, this is just staying back, being disciplined, and knocking this thing down and make sure that there's no score for Fenwick here with only 6 seconds left in the half.
Hey, halftime, I'm going to stay with you on the field. Is they're going to award the Letterman's jackets, the Abington Green Wave student athletes who have achieved Letterman status. And we'll also have the Booster Bomb. The cheerleaders will not be performing, but I was going to mention their names, but now the Crusaders are coming right out to the ball at the 34-yard line. Likely be the last play of the first half. Crusaders up 14-7. Looking to roll the dice here and try to get into the end zone. See if Abington throws a blitz at Karakopoulos here. They throw underneath.
It's going to be that.
Oh, it's incomplete, but that stops it at 2. There was a little hook and pitch being set up.
Yeah, it looks like the hook and ladder was being set up there, but the wide receiver bobbled it.
So it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, ball hit the ground. Didn't have possession of it. So we got 2 seconds now. So this looks like this is most likely going to be a Hail Mary here. Let's hope the Abington Green Wave knocks this one down.
Ooh, baby, what a half. The ball has been going up and back the whole 100 yards.
Yeah, I mean, Fenwick took that 14-0 lead. Abington answered with that great drive, cut that to a 7-point lead.
We need a sack right now is what we need. 2 seconds left. Last play of the half. 3 right out to the far side, 2 to the near side. He's looking down the near side. Steps up. Oh, he's grabbed first by Ward. Then he's hit. Spun around. Ball's up in the air. Short. And it's going to be caught. It was tipped. And then what happened?
Oh.
Touchdown. OMG.
Ball was thrown up. Looked like someone went to go try to intercept it, and it tipped right into Fenwick's hands.
Wow, that is extremely fortuitous for Fenwick. You can see the ball coming up in the air.
It's like Kingston Maxwell went to knock it down.
And the receiver was number 5. Ooh, his knees were down at the 1. But Tristan Giles is going to get credit for the touchdown.
Backbreaker right there at the end of the half. I mean, did everything besides knock it down. They had the coverage and everything.
I didn't even write down how long that pass was. The line of scrimmage. But
it's like it was around a 35-yard pass there.
They line up for the kick. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it is good. That'll make it 21-7 at the half, and the Green Wave will be receiving to start the second half, and they got to come out firing.
They do. They needed a touchdown drive right off the bat after that one. That one was a little deflating, but knowing these boys, they're real resilient, and they're going to come out flying in the second half.
Green Wave certainly have the weapons to do so. They've been able to move the ball in the first half, but the Green Wave defense is going to have to pick it up a little bit more in that second half. We're going to take a break here up in the booth and let you watch some of the presentation of Letterman's jackets and some of the halftime festivities. We'll be back with more Green Wave football after the half.
Fans, at this time, I'd like to direct your attention to the opposing sideline right at the benches at the 50-yard line. I'm going to announce the winners of the varsity jackets. It is Mrs. Pease, the president of the Green Wave Boosters' pleasure to award these jackets. I will read them. Sophomores, Coco Cicado, Kiera McKiernan, Noel Martinez, Emma Hart, Kate Erickson, Olivia D'Ambra, Nick Coyle, and Gia Bonnell. The juniors are Brendan Ward, Liam Ward, Jack Riley, Chloe Richardson, Matthew Piper, Riley Pease, Michaela Solomini, Thomas Nunez, Olivia Nunez, Kyle Duggan, Aiden Calcano da Silva, Nathan Calcano da Silva, and Brady Augusta. And the seniors are Lily Mullen and Marissa Ercolano. Congratulations to all the student athletes in earning your varsity Letterman's jackets. A round of applause, please. Once again, a round of applause for the student athletes earning their varsity Letterman's jacket. Congratulations to you all.
All right, we're back getting ready for the second half. A half where Abington has to really just turn the tables right now, get this kickoff and march it downfield.
Yeah, and that's why there's 4 quarters. So let's see if we can move the ball here and get a timely touchdown drive right here to start the half, and it's a ball game.
Both teams have had difficulty stopping the other team's offense, except Abington just has to take control here and do what they can do. They have the weapons, they have the ability, and they certainly have the fan support here tonight.
Absolutely. So I'm sure Coach Riley, preparing for this second half, get these boys going and see what we can do here.
All right, so Fenwick will kick off right to left across your television screen. See if they do the squib kick once again. Last couple of times they've gone over to the right short towards Ward, who is standing there once again.
Yeah, they definitely seem to be pooch kicking this thing right down the middle.
All right, we're ready for 24 minutes of action. Salamini sneaks up in the middle. Line drive going to go right to Ward. And he says he put his knee down at the 28-yard line. So no return.
All right, big drive here for the Green Wave.
12 minutes, as I said, on the clock now. And the Green Wave will come out with their junior quarterback, Jack Riley, the southpaw. And a great group of seniors. Nick Vachon, Ryan Salamini, Kingston Maxwell, Tito Soto Acevedo, Lee Spry, Panos Lamlari, Chris Patterson, Gino Michelli, Andrew Van Luling, and Jake Tickenoff. You've heard all those names throughout the year. Let's see what the Green Wave do here. Start off the second half. They come out with Maxwell out wide to the near side. 2 men in the backfield. Paulding and Spry. Paulding gets the toss to the right side, cuts it up. Paulding inside almost up to the 40-yard line. A nice bit of running again by Paulding and some good blocking from his teammates in front.
Great start on that first play right there. Get Nas going. Was able to pick up that first down. Let's see if we can get more of that on this drive.
I like that. It's like, let's go. Let's do what we always do. Let's do it. Take it to him. And Paulding does a great job. Abington up on the line quick now. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Again, 2 men in the backfield. They give to Pfeiffer, left side. Pfeiffer eludes a tackle, breaks it outside around the turn, around the far side of the 50 or the 45. Straight arms him in and gets taken out of bounds at about the 40-yard line to call it the 39-yard line. That is Dan Pfeiffer, the sophomore running back.
Great run to the left side by Dan Pfeiffer. Number 6 looks like he worked him out of bounds.
We got the junior running back, Naz Spalding, on the first one, and then the sophomore running back, Dan Pfeiffer. Again, around the edges, been very effective for the Green Wave tonight. Green Wave running with chunks of yardage now. Let's see if they keep up the same type of play. They go up the middle with Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer gets submarine and picks up about 2 or 3. We got 2nd down. We're in Crusader territory now at the 37-yard line.
Yep, Danny Pfeiffer always falling forward there. Gets a couple of yards.
John Riley and Mark. I almost called you Mark Paulding. Mark Salmonti.
It's okay.
On the call tonight. Kevin Whalen's on his ESPN contract out at one of the big games in California.
Yeah, I got big shoes to fill tonight. Hopefully he's satisfied with how I'm doing so far.
2nd and 8. Or is that 2nd and 8. 1 man in the backfield is Spry. They put Pfeiffer in motion and comes underneath the Paulding. Paulding, though, is going to get tripped up. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play.
It's like they tried to run a counter to the right side here. Swallowed up there on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
I want to thank David Bowen, Nathan and Aiden Calcano, and Drew Flaherty who are running all the cameras for us tonight. And, of course, Matt Lyons and Kevin Tocci. Matt is running the entire computer system to our left with the instant replay and the graphics and the camera selection. And Kevin Tocci is down, has been down on the sidelines, bringing those great sidelines view. 3rd and 10 now for Abington to the 39-yard line. Got to keep this ball moving left to right. Maxwell on the near side. They have trips tight to the left side for shotgun formation for Riley with Spry in the backfield. They pitch it over to Spry. Student body left. Big running, big hole. Puts his head down. He's still pushing. Gets the first down. Wow.
Lee Spry will not be denied for that first down. That's a big first down pickup for the Green Wave.
Well, Spry comes up gingerly. Takes his self out of the game. See some of the big linemen, Muni's coming out. Watch this as he puts his head down and his teammates, they're taking off. You can see everyone's Spry just barrels forward to get that first down.
Convoy helped him out.
Ball at the 28-yard line now. First down.
Big first down pickup by the Green Wave.
Two men in the backfield behind Riley. They give to Pfeiffer, left side. Pfeiffer spins, still on his feet. It spins again and gets taken down. Not much there for him to do. They bring up a 2nd down.
Yeah, it looks like that D lineman out there was able to swallow up Pfeiffer there before he could get going.
Lee Spry on the side, and it looks good. He's just stretching out that leg. He's probably got a helmet to the knee or something.
Inside Fenwick's 30. Let's see if we can keep pounding this rock down there and be able to punch one in. Start of this second half.
That's right, Marcus. Let's go. 2nd down now. with Vachon and Paulding in the backfield. Maxwell out wide. They're going to give to Maxwell, right side. Slices up the middle and gets stood up as he gets close to the 25, and a flag thrown.
Little extracurricular there at the end on Nas Paulding.
So that's going to be costly.
Let's see what the flag is.
Forward progress was up to the 25-yard line. Waiting for the referee to give us a signal. Here's the replay. Oh, it's a face mask call.
Greenway will take it, though. 15-yard penalty on that face mask. Going to give us a first down.
Woo-hoo.
Let's go.
Make him pay for this one now. The ball at the 13, 1st and 10. For Abington, waiting for the chain gang to move down.
I think Bishop Fenwick might be almost double-digit penalties at this point in the game. They're real close to it. Let's see if we can capitalize.
Spry back in the backfield with Pfeiffer, number 42 and 22 respectfully. Riley under center, puts Naz in motion. They give to Spry, right side Spry. Puts his shoulders down, dives inside the 10 down to about the 8-yard line.
Hard-nosed run up the middle, grabs a couple. That defensive line swallowed him up a little bit after he started to get going, but not after a 3 or 4 yard gain.
Maxwell and Jesse Timpson are in the corner of the end zone at the end of that play. Well, they weren't dancing, but they were having a little bit of fun with each other, let's say. Referee had to go over there and kind of split them up. They've been kind of wearing each other's shirts all game.
Yeah, I feel like they've been getting into it a little bit tonight.
Ball on the 9-yard line. 2nd and 6. Got to get it inside the 3 for the first. 3 men in the backfield now. Look at this. You got Michelli and Augusta and Salamini. Salamini follows the blocks, dives inside of the 3. You might have the first down there, Mark. We'll see where you got to call him about a yard short of the first. I like that, having some of the big linemen in the backfield.
Yeah, it was a great hard-nosed run up the middle by Salamini. Almost picked up the first down, but that's going to give Abington just a 3rd and 1 here.
At the 4-yard line.
Salamini really runs hard through those in between those tackles.
You can see the play there from the end zone view. Back to the main frame, and again, they put the big men in the backfield with Salamini. We got Augusta and Michelli. They give to Salamini. He goes forward. He's going to get the first. It'll be 1st and goal for the Green Wave.
Those are the greatest of spots, but they should. Wow, they're saying 4th down? Nope, they moved the chains. They moved the chains. Yeah, absolutely.
The inside the 3.
Yeah, he had put up the 4, I thought. There we go. Green Wave, 1st and goal at the 3.
This drive started from their own 28-yard line. First and goal for Abington. Again, the same 3 men in the backfield. We got Salamini, Michelli, and Augusta left to right. They give to Salamini, following the block. Salamini's in! Yes! Touchdown, Muskegon from 3 yards out.
Crashes into the end zone. What an opening drive for the start of that second half.
At 6:11 to go.
Abington came out with a great game plan there, stuffed it down their throats, and now it's just a 7-point game.
Ooh, baby. Erickson will do the kicking duties. Nice blocking there on the right side. I don't know if Salamini even got touched on that run.
Great blocks by Michelli and Augusta there. Looked like a nice heavy formation. Get in there and hit someone.
Tate Erickson to kick. Patterson hold. Nice snap by Tracy. Ball is as high as it is long, and it's good. So, 21 to 14, right? What's the scoreboard doing?
21 to 14.
Okay.
That was an answer that the Green Wave needed.
It's certainly true.
Now let's see if we have some adjustments on defense here. See if we can keep them out of the end zone on their opening drive.
We got ourselves a ball game again there, Marcus, and we get a lot of time. 6:11 here in the third quarter, plus another 12 minutes in the fourth. Last time we kicked kind of like a squib kick down the middle, which was bobbled initially. Got to have some good coverage.
Let's see what they do here.
Want to thank again the Green Wave cheerleaders, Marissa Ercolano, Michaela Gunning, Lily Mullen, McKenna Perry, and Sam Robbins, along with Avery Faulkner, Jocelyn Healy, Caitlin McKiernan, Olivia McNeil, Kayla O'Leary, Lila Oppenheim, Chloe Richardson, Ava Ryan, and Michaela Solomini, Layla Clark, Shayla McCarthy, Kiara McKiernan, Ella McSherry is the kick. High end over end kick, going to be picked right at the 20-yard line. Is that Petrelli again? Still on his feet, and he's going to be taken down up at the 37. I'll continue with the cheerleaders. Mia Manassi and Peyton
Great
Murphy,
open field tackle.
Gracie Poria, Mia Campbell, Becca Holmes, Emily LaPointe, and Olivia McClellan.
Just to piggyback off of the cheerleaders, the Abington High School cheerleaders are competing in the South Regional Championship this Sunday, 11/16, at Marshfield High School. They will go on around 12:30, but the doors open at 9. So go support the Abington cheerleaders in the South Regional Championship.
All right, here they are at the 37-yard line. They come out with wideouts, two to the far side, one to the near side. Shotgun formation. The give is Petrelli. At the middle, he's going to be hit immediately by Ward, then stood up and pushed backward.
Great defensive play.
Pick up about half of a yard, bring up second down and about 9, we'll call it.
Brendan Ward was able to shed off the initial block and come in for that tackle. It's a great start to this defensive series for the Green Wave.
They give him really no real gain, maybe a half a yard. Here's the replay. Seeing Ward coming off the end there. And in the backfield, too. I didn't even notice that. Was Matt Pfeiffer. Should have noticed that. Sorry, Matt. All right, two wideouts near side, one to the far side again. Sophomore quarterback in the backfield with one running back. They fake the throw, trying to set up a screen. He's going to be taken down by Ward! Yes! Back at the 25-yard line, about a 12-yard loss.
Brendan Ward with a huge play on defense right there that really gives Abington some momentum. Broke off of that tackle right there and just blew up the quarterback in the backfield.
Look at him coming in. Number 2, B. Ward. Brendan Ward, a junior. He and his brother Liam have been just stepping up this year.
And that is the type of play that we were looking for on defense. That's going to be a 3rd and long now for Fenwick.
Huge play for the Green Wave defense now. Nothing big. You got to watch some sort of razzle-dazzle here.
Yep, got to beware of those trick plays.
Do they go down the sideline in the pass? Do they try to go around the end? You see them now trying to spread it out, having a wide out to the near side. Looking to throw.
Yep.
Looking at a slant pattern coming across. And it's going to be, is it complete or not? It is complete, but it's at the 36. It's going to bring up 4th and 11.
Yeah, it looked like they quick slant to number 8. Jesse Timpson there. It's going to bring up a 4th and 11.
And I know you got the lead, and I know you had a fake earlier. You got to punt this away.
I think you have to, but Abington is definitely going to be.
Chris, did you say? Chris, it's 4th down. 4th and 11. Sorry, the crowd is yelling back. Apparently, Chris Nagel said something.
Abington's going to be cautious here, but I'd assume that number 11 is going to punt this away.
Unless Brendan Ward blocks it.
That would be nice.
Punter standing at his own 25-yard line. Good snap.
Let's get a good return here.
End over end kind of kick going Solomini's way, but it might bounce out of bounds, and it does at the 36-yard line.
That is the defensive stand that we were looking for right there. Abington came in after they scored on their opening drive, forced a 3-and-out. Now they get the ball back. There's some momentum back towards the Green Wave. Let's see if we can punch another one in.
3:27 on the clock. Green Wave's last drive started at their own 28. This one's going to start at their own 37. Don't have to rush it. They got plenty of time. Just got to go downfield, much like they did in that last drive.
Yep. Coach Riley will stay patient here. Take what the defense gives him. Hopefully we get another march down the field.
Big sack by Brendan Ward. 2 men in the backfield is Solomini and Spry. They pitch to Solomini going around the left side. Solomini trying to get around the corner, and he's going to be bothered by number 11. Nice job by Odin Garin.
That was
loss on the play.
That was great.
Oh, there's a flag on the field. Was it a face mask?
It was a great pursuit there by number 11, but there is a flag on the play, and it looks like from Jake Tikhanoff's
Exactly.
pointing, it might be on Bishop Fenwick.
He had his hands up near Solomini's, helmet and shoulder pads, but we'll see what the call is. It is. What? Face mask against Green Wave.
Face mask against Green Wave.
Here's the replay. Oh, it's looking at Solomini doing his
stiff arm there, but
got him in the face mask. So now the Green Wave go backwards, back to the 21-yard line. They've got to get, 26 yards to go here. Up to the 47, but they get a fresh set of downs. First down.
You are allowed to stiff arm, but apparently he might have grabbed the face mask a little bit longer than he was supposed to.
Riley in the shotgun, Spry in the backfield with him. Going to be an end around coming to the near side with Solomini. Solomini breaks through. Solomini gets over man inside of the 20. Oh, and it just gets tripped up as he got up near the 34-yard line. Woo, 2 more steps, and he was going to see nothing but the Beaverbrook Elementary School in front of him.
Solomini turned on the wheels there. Was just about to break one. He got tripped up. But we did get a good chunk of that penalty back. It's going to be a more manageable second down and 12.
Call it 13 from the 34-yard line. Abington spreads it out. Solomini and Maxwell out wide to the far side. 2 wide receivers on the near side look like Erickson and Ward. Riley throws it out to Maxwell, a little wide receiver screen, and it's going to be well played there defensively by the Crusaders. There's a man down for the Crusaders at the 34-yard line. That's Pettinelli.
Looks like Maxwell was about to pick up around 3 yards. So we got a good chunk of that penalty back, but it's still going to bring up a 3rd and long for Abington here.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 at the 39-yard line. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. The score, as you can see in your graphics there, is Bishop Fenwick 21, Abington 14.
Again, the Abington cheer squad competing this Sunday in Marshfield.
Let's go, boys, now. 3rd down and 8.
See if the Green Wave can make a play here on 3rd down.
Maxwell out wide to the far side. Liam Ward out wide to the near side. 2 men in the slot are Solomini and Erickson. Now Solomini goes in motion. Now comes back. Riley rolling to his right. Looking downfield. Looking. Tries to avoid a man and throws it away. It's going to be incomplete. Wow, good play by Riley. Avoid the sack.
Yes, it was a great play to avoid that sack there and get it out, but the coverage was decent downfield. There was no one open, so he had to throw it away.
But it brings up the 4th down at the 39. Then the Green Wave punt team goes in. So Green Wave couldn't capitalize on that defensive stand.
Yeah, it's tough to overcome a 15-yard penalty.
Yep.
So Solomini's back to punt.
And 1 man back to receive. Standing at his own 28-yard line. Good snap. Solomini, a high booming kick coming down. Grabbed right at the 28-yard line. Going to come up the middle and be spun around. Oh, a flag down behind the runner. That was Timpson on the return.
Looks like number 8. Liam Ward on that tackle, along with number 63, Sean Niles. There is a flag.
Is it against Fenwick? Yeah, block
yes,
in the back.
We have a
by
block
Fenwick.
in the back.
Yet another penalty. If any of you viewers at home and keeping stats on penalty yardage, you can text me and let me know what the total is right now. It's going to move it back to the 29-yard line.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, for the playoffs, is there an extra ref out there than normal for instead of regular season, or did I make that up?
I think you made it up. But
Okay.
You could be right, though, too.
I know sometimes different sports do that. I wasn't sure if the
Like
football did as
basketball
well.
and soccer,
Yeah.
I think those two. So Fenwick now at their own 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Kirakopoulos in the shotgun. Hands off up the right side to Dylan Patarelli, and there's just a scrum going on
Absolutely swallowed up by Tommy Muniz there.
there. Pick up about 3 on the play. 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Greenway got to get this ball back.
Second down and 7.
Yep,
Here's the replay.
need another defensive stop here. Yeah, it looks like Tommy Muniz
Yep.
absolutely ate him for lunch.
Big grizzly bear. All right, 2 wideouts to each side now for Kiriakopoulos. 1 man in the backfield. Put a man in motion. They tossed it a man in motion. Trying to get around the corner. That's number 8, and he's going to be pushed down by Tikhonov, but not until he gets the first down, I believe. That was number 8, Timpson, once again running the ball.
He's a very quick back, and they can get him moving there. They've had some luck on the outside as well.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter. The score 21-14. Only scoring in that third quarter was the Green Waves touchdown.
All right, fourth quarter, 1-score game.
Playoff football here at Memorial Field. Woof. Want to again thank all the guys that were helping out tonight. Matt Lyons, Kevin Tachi, Dave Bowen, and our Abington interns, Nathan and Aiden Calcano da Silva and Drew Flaherty. Of course, Mark Salmonte stepping up. Thank you, Mark, for being here tonight.
Absolutely, it's been a blast.
It's always fun. I want to also shout out to Bill Marquardt, who's down on the field all the time doing his camera work. Bud Madden and Pete Serino athletic director, and Bud Madden, his assistant. Just all the work behind the scenes that's just too much to even go through. Brian Magararo does a lot of the graphics. He does all the graphics for all of the Green Wave sports.
He does.
And he just does an awesome job to help promote Abington Green Wave. And the DPW crew who gets everything ready before the game and then has to pick up after the game. And of course, I got to thank the coaches for the Green Wave. I got to thank Kevin Whalen for all he does. We love Kevin. And I got to also thank my wife for letting me do this every Friday night.
Absolutely.
I hope you're listening, Kath. Love you. Love ya.
Yeah, no, it's been fun. Let's see if we can try to capitalize this quarter and take this one home.
All right, going the other way now. First down at the 41-yard line. Again, they spread it out. Wideouts to each side. Green Wave showing blitz. Looking to throw. Coming on a little out button hook. Out pat. Nice job by Maxwell. Just making sure number 5, Tristan Giles, goes nowhere after the initial reception. They gave him almost up to the 45.
Great break on the ball by Maxwell there. Was able to hold on to him and swing him down to the ground. See if Abington defense here can hold them here.
No fumbles yet this game. Jinx, 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 jinx. Quarterback lines up on the outside. It's going to be direct snap to, was that Pettinelli?
Yeah, back in that Wildcat formation.
Tries to get it on the left side. Now he punches it around over the left side and gets the first down up to the Greenway 46-yard line. We'll move the stakes with 11 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter.
That Wildcat has been really effective for them today. See if we can try to get some pressure back up on them. Hold them from getting into the end zone.
Kiriakopoulos gets the play selection from head coach Dave Woods and his associate coach Dave Duggan. And they come to the line of scrimmage with first down right in front of you here on the 46-yard line. Kiriakopoulos is talking to his running backs like there was some sort of
miscommunication.
Yeah. Oh, wait, it's going to be a direct snap to Dylan.
Another Wildcat formation.
He's going to take it around, try to go around the left side, trying to get the corner. He does, steps up, and then he gets hit as he approaches the 40-yard line.
Again, they're able to get outside on that Wildcat, pick up big chunks of yards.
Patarelli doing the damage there with a 7-yard pickup.
Liam Ward and Salamini in on the tackle.
Patterson checking back in. There's one of the unsung heroes of the Green Wave, too. Patterson has been just solid, a solid captain, a solid senior leader. Never complains that he doesn't get the ball thrown at him as much because he's one of the best receivers on the team. He's got great hands. He's tremendous on the defensive side of the ball. and he just kind of gets everything done all the time. You almost don't notice it. He's that good. And he deserves all the credit in the world for this senior year.
He's tough as heck.
2nd and 4, direct snap once again. Patarelli is going to drive forward up to the 35. Yep, and they're going to get the first down.
Again, having some good success with that Wildcat. They keep going back to it. Picks up another first down for Fenwick.
Ball at the 35-yard line. See if they keep it on the ground here with just under 9.5 minutes to go. Crusaders came into this game with a 5-4 record. Abington with an 8-1 record. Both teams, though, had very strong schedules to play against.
Yes, Bishop Fenwick has played a really strong schedule. Same with Abington.
Karakopoulos under the center with three backs in the backfield. He gives a little cross buck underneath. Number 24 is not going to get anywhere, though.
Oh, it looks like there might be a fumble.
Ball's free. Abington coming up with it.
There's no call yet. There was no whistle.
Let's waiting for the official decision.
Green Wave has the ball.
Come on. Oh, my God. A face mask by Abington. Oh, it's a crusher.
I have no idea what just happened. It looked like Abington came up with a fumble, and instead...
But did we get the ball, though? Because it doesn't negate the play.
A wise man once said, nuts and bolts.
Ball's at the 21, 1st and 10. Well played, well played.
Let's go, Green Wave. Come on.
Oh. They stopped them on the line of scrimmage there and thought they had the ball, and then I'm not going to call it a phantom face mask. I'm sure there was, but ouch.
I didn't even see a flag thrown, to be honest.
Oh.
And then we come up with the ball, and they didn't even say whose ball it was.
Ball's on the 21 now. 21, 1st and 10. Guarino in the backfield with Patanelli. Patanelli takes it up the middle, dives forward, picks up about 5 yards, 6 yards, just diving.
Yeah, keep rinse, repeat with that Wildcat.
Mm-hmm. Winner of this game goes to next week's state semifinal in Division 6. Some scores from around the South Shore. Cohasset beat Rockland in the Division 7 football bracket tonight. I heard South Shore Votech won and is moving on to the Votech Super Bowl playoffs. All right, 2nd down, right at the 15-yard line. Again, Patarelli in the backfield looking for the direct snap with Guarino to his right. Patarelli looks right, goes left, tries to punch it around the side, and he's going to be taken out of bounds.
Great defensive play.
I think that was Ward.
Yeah, it looks like.
No, it was number 8, Ward. Liam Ward.
Yep, Liam Ward forced him out of bounds just short of the first down. It's going to be, looks like a 3rd and a long one.
Yeah, Ward did not let him get to the first down marker. I think you see in that replay. Ward brothers doing a great job defensively tonight for Abington. Ball at the 12. With a 3rd and a long one, short 2. You got to get it just inside the 11. Call it, what are they marking? 12, yeah. So call it 3rd and 1. See if they do the same, going right up the middle, or
yeah, it seems to be working. I wouldn't be surprised if they went to it again. Let's see if Green Wave can blow this one up.
3 men in the backfield. Patarelli, the deep man. Oh, we got quarterback under center. They give it the 2nd man, and he dives forward, gets the first.
Yeah, it looks like a hard-nosed run up the middle.
That'll be 1st and goal now for the Crusaders. Trying to add to a 7-point lead with 6 minutes and 35 seconds and rolling here in the rest of the game. Abington defense being asked.
Yeah, they're going to be asked to do a lot here. It's 1st and goal from the 10. Got to do everything they can to not let them in the end zone right here with just under 6:20 to play in the game.
I'm Sean Riley. He's Mark Salmonte. Kevin Whalen is out in California right now, watching this game, probably screaming at the screen, if you know Kevin. Karakopoulos under center with 3 men in the backfield. First and goal. Karakopoulos gives to Pettinelli. He's going to be stopped just inside the 10-yard line.
That defensive line really swallowed him up there. Looks like Munez and also Brady Augusta was in there on the tackle. Ticking off as well.
He had his shirt from behind to get in the backfield. Clock comes down to the 5.5-minute mark. Crusaders are happy to take time off the clock, so if they do score, it makes it harder for Abington to score twice. The Green Wave, though, would like to just get the ball back, so they need to stop them in the next 3 plays. Again, 3 men in the backfield behind the sophomore quarterback. They pitch to Pettinelli. Pettinelli trying to get it around the right side. Oh, what a nice tackle at the 8-yard line.
Beautiful tackle.
Patterson?
Yes.
Nice job by Patterson.
Number 3, Captain Chris Patterson came in on a great tackle on that toss play to the right.
I almost thought he was going in. And watch this. The pitch to Pettinelli comes up and then boom, takes both knees out.
Absolutely blows up the play there. What a great play by Patterson.
So the ball marked at the 6-yard line. 3rd and goal. How about a little negative play right now?
Yeah, this is going to be huge for Abington right here. 3rd and goal.
No quarterback under center. Pettinelli is getting
back to the
direct snap. Looks like they go student body left. They look like going to go for the reverse.
They got the reverse pass.
He's got a man open, thrown in the end zone, out of bounds. A horrible pass, actually.
Looks like a reverse pass thrown back by the quarterback was way over the head.
A little razzled down. I don't know if they had to do that much with the they've been the 6-yard line.
They've been moving that ball well, but hey, Abington's got a 4th and goal. Try to stop him here.
Go for the kick here?
Bishop Fenwick's got a 4th and goal. See if Abington can come up with the stop.
4:24 on the clock.
This is a huge
they're looking
play.
For a kick. They're setting up
the
kick.
They are. They're setting up for the 3 points.
Ian Guarino's got a pretty good leg.
This is a big 3 points here.
Good time for a muff snap. Guarino to kick. Giles to hold. Looking for the 3-point field goal. Ball set down at the 12-yard line. And it is good. A line drive kick gets through the upright, so it's a 2-score game now.
Big field goal for Bishop Fenwick. Thought we almost been able to get a hand on that. Didn't come off clean, but was able to get through the uprights. So that's going to give a 2-score lead for Fenwick. That was a big field goal by them.
4:18 left to go, and Fenwick will now kick off once again to the mighty, mighty Green Wave. See if we get lightning in a bottle here. Ooh.
We are going to have to score quickly.
Lee. Hey, remember this year's Thanksgiving Day game is going to be played, obviously, at Thanksgiving morning at 10 a.m. at Whitman Hanson High School. Green Wave will take on the Panthers in the 114th edition of the Thanksgiving Day game. Always a great time, a lot of family and alumni at the game. Hopefully we'll have some great weather. Ticket prices are set by Whitman Hanson. More information will be sent out before Thanksgiving. All right, they teed it up on the 40-yard line. 4:18 on the clock. See if they do
get a good return here.
They go right down the middle towards Solomini. Solomini at the 17. Solomini going to get it up to about the 30.
Ball's loose. Get on it. Hopefully the Green Wave recovered here.
There's a pile of players. Crusaders think they have it.
Green Wave recover.
Abington recovers. Woo, Nelly.
All right, Abington takes over. Let's see what we can do here on this drive here. There's only about 4:11 left, so.
Salmonte was looking for the defibrillator right there.
Stop breathing for a second.
Wow, the ball was kicked around.
It was. Jeez. Anyone's at that point.
All right, at the 29-yard line. Abington doesn't have to rush it right now. Call it the 28-yard line.
They definitely don't. Little urgency probably, but nothing to rush yet.
Ward goes out wide to the far side. Looks like Maxwell to the near side with slots in between them. 3-man rush. They throw it outside to Maxwell. Maxwell going to get the first down at the 41-yard line. Abington's going to be right up on the ball. The hurry-up offense.
Yep, great throw and catch there. They're going to definitely hurry to the line.
Got to get the chain gang out there. They got to do their sprints. Ball at the 41, 1st and 10. Same lineup. Riley rolls to his right this time. Riley looking to throw. He's got a man coming from behind. No, he picks it up and runs downfield. He's going to get the first one, 50-yard line. He's down to the sideline, and he's going to be pushed down at the 35-yard line. Jack Riley gets a big pickup there.
Great.
For the Green Wave.
Great scramble by number 12, Jack Riley. He kept that player alive. They were breathing down his neck. Woo! He was able to get outside and get a big chunk right there.
That's his longest rush of the year.
For being such an athlete, he doesn't take off much. And right here was a huge play for number 12.
Wow, that's huge for the Green Wave, too, because it gives him great field position now down at the 33-yard line. 3:44 on the clock. Riley with the quick out pat into Salamini. Salamini steps out of bounds, stops the clock at the 23-ish, 25-ish. Let's see where they mark him.
Yep, great catch by Salamini. It gets out of bounds.
3:41 on the clock. The second down at the 25. What are they doing up there? There's somebody's yelling up there. I don't know. They're complaining right down here. Ball's at the 24-yard line. 2nd and 1. 2 wideouts to each side again for Riley. Spry in the backfield. Showing blitz from the near side. Riley to throw.
Good protection.
Stepping up. Stepping back. Throws it away.
Good decision by Riley. That should be incomplete. I don't think the clock should run.
Yeah, with some time back on the clock there. They're saying it's going to be intentional grounding.
There was a wide receiver right next to the ball.
That can't be, right. Coach Riley's out on the field. He's furious because they had like an out pattern down here.
He was literally right there.
They're going to pick it up. They're going to pick it up. No flag.
Salamini definitely was in the
They're
area.
still going to put time back on the clock here. The clock was running after the incomplete pass. Add 3:37. We're going to add 7 seconds to the clock. Good job by the referee crew, including our official clock operator, Larry Keogh. So, all right, here we go. 3rd and 1 at the 24. 3:37. Don't need a touchdown on this play. Just got to get the first down, but we'd like to get as much yardage as possible. The Crusader fans allowed, the Abington fans allowed. Apparently, one of the coaches from Fenwick is up above us, is screaming something that's upsetting the Abington crowd. Not sure. Listen, look at this crowd on both sides here. Both teams trying to get their crowd going. 3rd and 1. Green Wave up on the ball. Riley at shotgun with Lee Spry to his left. 2 wideouts to each side. Riley fades back. And whistles. What's the call here?
We don't know.
Oh, offsides.
Okay. All right. That's a first down.
Yeah, no time off the clock. First down. They'll move it from the 24 to the 19 and give us a first down. Ooh, baby.
All right. Get a new set of downs for Abington here. 3:37 left.
Who knows, sports fans? All right, they move the stakes. They're set. 3:37 on the clock. Ward out wide to the far side. Maxwell out wide to the near side. We got Salamini left side slot and Tate Erickson on the right side slot. Riley looking over. And what, a timeout being called by Fenwick.
Yep, Bishop Fenwick with the timeout. Let's Abington regroup. Let's us take a breather.
The crowd is looking up at the coach above us. I don't know if he's swearing or he's just very loud. I don't know. What a ball game this has been. What a ball game.
Yeah, Abington has grinded here. You're gonna obviously definitely need to score right here, but they're working the ball down the field. Just need that one play to get in the end zone, and who knows what will happen after that. But it was a big field goal by Fenwick. Gave him that 2-score lead. Well, we have some time. The Abington boys Division 7 midget 7th grade team that I helped coach has made the Super Bowl on Sunday in Apponequet versus Apponequet. I'm one of the assistant coaches. I wanted to give a shout out. That's when we'll be playing on Sunday.
Good luck to those boys.
Thank you.
Future Green Wave. All right, here comes the Green Wave now. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. 3:37 on the clock. Junior Jack Riley looking over. The defense got some time. Steps up now. Throws into the corner. Is looking for. Just falls incomplete. No flag there.
They're getting away with a lot of contact.
Sure. But it stops the clock at 3:29. Oh, wait a minute. Is there a flag? The graphic says there's a flag. Is there a flag? Oh, sorry, there is no flag.
No flag on the play, so we got 2nd and 10. Whew.
That was kind of dangerous throw there by Riley.
There was.
Because if the Crusader got it, he had nothing but 90 yards of real estate in front of him. But it brings up 2nd and 10 now at the 19.
Who am I? But I wouldn't hate a little draw play here.
That's true. Riley drops back deep. Got some time. He's going to the back of the end zone looking for a man. Oh, just goes off the hands, I believe, off the hands of Maxwell. Well thrown ball in the corner. Maxwell had 2 guys covering him, and Salamini also in the area.
It was a great ball just off the fingertips of Maxwell.
Here's the replay in the back corner of the end zone. Again, good coverage by the Crusaders all game.
They've had some really good coverage.
How about that camera work and replay work from the Abington Cam guys? Baby. 3:21 on the clock. Now 3rd down and 10. Again, 2 wideouts to each side for Riley. Lee Spry offset to his right in the backfield. Rolling to the right. Looking downfield, looking for an opening. Throws it out of bounds. Gets knocked down, no call. We'll bring up a 4th down.
Woof. This is it right here. This is the 4th down.
It is. Jack is exhausted.
To draw something up here with anything we can just to get the change, the move.
Got to get it inside the 9 for the 1st down. 4th and 10 at the 19. 3:13 on the clock. Can the Green Wave strike pay dirt here? They go trips to the right. Maxwell to the left. They put a man in motion. Riley looking downfield. He's got some time. Look, he puts it in the corner to Maxwell. Collision. And no throw. No flag. And it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Tried to find Maxwell in the back of the end zone there, but again, it was well covered by Bishop Fenwick.
It was. Maxwell not happy. He didn't get it. He was bothered all night and didn't get any flags going his way. Not that that's the way to win the game, but it'll be a turnover and downs at 3:06, and doesn't bode well now for the Green Wave. As Fenwick will take over with 3:06 on the clock at their own 19-yard line. And they just want to run it out. Abington can only hope for a quick fumble, but it's going to be difficult to see that.
It's going to have to try to go for the ball, try to create some sort of turnover to get this ball back.
Direct snap back to Pettinelli. Trying to get around the left side. Salamini gets to him, and then Ward gets to him. Pick up about 3. The clock will run, but a timeout call by the Green Wave at 2:58. having and hoping that they go 3 and out here and give them a chance to get back into the end zone.
Yeah,
Never say die. Never say die.
Yeah, it's not over yet, but it's going to be a tough hill to climb right here. Hopefully, we can at least try to get them to force them into a punt, some type of situation.
You know, that play at the last play of the first half was the difference in the game right now. And you said it during the half that right before that play, they had tried to hook and pitch. And had it been successful, it would have taken time off the clock. And likely, I mean, all things staying equal, they wouldn't have had as many shots at the end zone. And
yeah, unfortunately, it was the play that didn't work that actually gave them some time left on the clock. And again, that play itself is probably the difference here. Yeah. Unfortunately, you go into the half 14-7 instead of 21-7. But still 2:58 left. Let's see if Abington can kind of create something here.
2nd down and 7, ball at the 22. I'm assuming we're not going to see the sophomore quarterback throwing the ball. No, it looks like, he's under center.
Yep.
With 3 men in the backfield. And whistles. Neutral zone. Someone lined up in the neutral zone for the Green Wave, so it's a 5-yard penalty.
So that's going to be a more manageable 2nd down for Fenwick.
This is the last home game for these Green Wave players, especially for the Green Wave seniors, because as I mentioned, Thanksgiving will be away. And the winner of this game will play at a neutral site. Kirakopoulos underneath his center. Going to give the short man, number 2, dives forward, gets the first down. That was Connolly.
That's going to allow that clock to keep running here.
Well, Abington called timeout.
Have Abington use their timeouts.
Again, seniors for the Green Wave this year. Number 9, Nick Vachon. Number 11, Ryan Solomini. Number 18, Kingston Maxwell. Number 21, Tito Soto Acevedo. Number 42, Lee Spry. Number 65, Panos Lamlari. And our captains, number 3, Chris Patterson. Number 52, Gino Michelli. Number 53, Andrew Van Luling. And number 58, Jake Tickenoff. And I know this is going to be a very disappointing loss for the Green Wave, who had high hopes of going even deeper in the playoffs, much as the soccer team did. So, you know, not a lot of stuff going well in Mudville this week. But we got to be proud of what they've done. And some of the names we've been mentioning all game long are sophomores and juniors too. So this team is going to be right back here next year.
Yeah, they definitely have a good core coming back. And you know, unfortunately, you know, some of the bounces didn't go their way today, but they had an unbelievable season and, you know, had one of the tougher schedules out there. And it's too bad that they might come up short.
Their only loss on the year, was their first game, a triple overtime game against the Duxbury Dragons.
Who is still in it, by the way. I believe they play tonight, so they're still alive as well.
That's right. Give up the middle, Pettinelli, and timeout called by Abington. I believe that's their last. 2:50 on the clock.
Tip your cap to these seniors. You know, they're a great group of kids. They work their butts off, and you know, they had a successful season regardless of the outcome tonight.
And think of some of the guys. You know, Big T, who's going to be back. He's a junior. We got Matt Pfeiffer's a junior. Dan Pfeiffer's a sophomore. Lehman's a freshman. The Ward brothers are juniors. Jack Riley's a junior. Naz Spalding's a junior. I mean, we got a lot of weapons coming back, and we got some big kids coming up from even, you know, the younger grades. But I want to thank the coaches, too, for all the work that they put into it. I mean, I personally obviously know a lot what goes on behind the scenes, but you as even a youth football coach know how much time. It's not just game day.
Oh, absolutely. And a lot of these coaches that we see down here, too, coach youth as well. So they're putting in double duty constantly, and they love it. They put in the work.
2nd and 8. Almost a broken play there. And the Green Wave trying to strip the ball away.
Trying to do everything they can to get it. Hopefully, it looks like they were hoping that it had come loose, but it looks like the play was over.
Want to mention those Green Wave coaches. We got Jim Daly, Scott Pfeiffer, Dave Lyons, Mike Bruning, Jason Brown, Steve McGuire, Bella Cabongo, Tom Shepard, Kalonji Cabongo, Joe D'Antonio Jr., and, of course, the head coach, Ed Riley, his second year. And he says his success. He's been calling the play since 2001 or so.
Yeah, a long time.
And he loves it, and the kids love playing for him. And I know we're already looking forward to next year. Also, the got to look forward to Greenway basketball this year because they are going to be a powerhouse.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun season. I do the clock for the home games, and it's fun. And this is going to be a fun group to watch this year.
Very talented. Give to the third man through. Green Wave again, ball hawking.
Brady Augusta trying to rip it out. He has the ball.
Oh, he's saying he's down. They're just not giving Abington a break. Augusta threw
Seemed
the
like
ball.
a quick whistle there. That guy was still fighting for some yards, and it looked like that might have been ripped out.
Yep. Coach Riley is just exasperated. No, sorry, that's Coach Lyons down there. Took his hat off.
I mean, this game isn't over yet. At minute 40, that they take that to the house. I mean, this quick whistles all of a sudden.
So now it's 4th and 1 at the 44. They've got to get the first to maintain possession. Do they punt and just give it to Abington and figure out they can't score twice? Or do they roll the dice? And if they don't get the first down, Abington's got it at the 44-yard line or worse.
So it seems the way that they've been playing,
They're letting the clock roll down.
they might be going for this one.
They might be punting. I don't know. They're going to call it. Going to let the clock roll and then call it. Well, they could either call a timeout or just take the 5-yard penalty if they're going to punt. They
Looks
call
like
it
they took
timeout.
the timeout.
1 minute, 4 seconds on the clock. I want to thank all the members of Green Wave Nation who do so much. You know, those of you who watch at home, we appreciate it, but we really appreciate especially those who are here in the stands because they hear you, and it's just a lot of fun out here. And I know some nights it's cold, but, you know, the Green Wave fan base has been great. Green Wave band has been tremendous. The cheerleaders, again, are going to be competing. There's a lot of things to go. And if you want to get involved in any way, join the Green Wave Boosters. You just go to one of their meetings. I think they meet on Tuesdays once a month. And a great group of people. You don't have to run the show. You can just volunteer to help out at one of the games or one of the fundraisers. A lot of stuff. And don't forget the junior class auction on Thursday, December 4th.
Yep, it takes a lot of people to run these games and volunteers, and, you know, we don't give them enough credit for coming out and putting all this time and effort in, you know. So we tip our caps to them.
All right, 4th and 1. Ben Luling comes in. Is he the 11th guy or the 12th guy?
I think there's 11.
Yep, there's 11. All right, they're going to go for it. 4th and 1. Quarterback under center. They give the short man. Ooh. Oh, he vaults forward, gets the first.
Second
that'll be
effort
enough.
does it.
That's going to be all they needed to take the win home to
The North
I
Shore.
was going to say take the win home to
Peabody?
Peabody, Salem, Beverly, Gloucester, Salem, Rowley, and all the other towns that they represent.
All 40 of them.
There will be a presentation of the Final Four trophy to the Crusaders after the game. They'll need to snap the ball one more time, and that'll be it. You know, we've been very fortunate with the win-loss records here at Abington. I'm not used to being in the position where we are not the victors, so it's a little uncomfortable.
Yep.
There's the kneel down.
No, there's been a lot of success here, and it stinks to lose.
I got to worry about Whitman Hanson because I think they're going to take out a lot of aggression.
I was just about to say that. I think it's
Thanksgiving.
time to take it out on them. I
Yep.
think that's what it comes down to. The allows these guys to play one more game and take it out on them.
It will be at Whitman Hanson on Thursday morning, Thanksgiving. Again, I want to thank everyone who does so much to put these together, and especially my fans down in Mahwah, New Jersey are checking in.
Yeah, we had ones from Maine. We had some from California. We had some from Florida today. So.
Yarmouth, Falmouth, all over the place. We do appreciate the support you give to these kids, and they love it. And like Mark and I were just saying, Green Wave boys basketball is going to be dynamite this year. A lot of these same players you saw out here, Solomini and Maxwell. Tyler Stady's back in, Jack Riley, the Ward brothers.
Patterson.
I'm sure I'm missing a few.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them, and it's going to be a very deep bench.
It is. It's going to be a fun season, and I just want to thank you for allowing me to come give this a shot tonight.
I'm not blaming you.
I know that I will most likely be the scapegoat on this one, but I will take it on the chin. But we can also blame Whalen as well.
That's right. You got to thank Kevin Tachi for all he does at Abington Camp, but really Matt Lyons is, I said before, is the wizard behind the curtain. He is the guy that's running the show and just putting all the graphics together and the instant replays, and just he sets up everything. He breaks down everything. The guy's a genius. And Matt, how old are you? 22.
What a bright future he has.
I know it. Tough luck for the Green Wave here. This one's going to sting them for a while. And, congratulations, Crusaders. They played a strong game. A lot of penalties, but when they needed a big play, they got the big play.
Yeah, they overcome a lot of them.
Oh, boy. I don't know if I want to stick around for this trophy present. Or are they going to do it right now anyhow?
Yeah, this is going to sting, too. Always being the one on the other side of this. You have to be gracious in defeat, of course.
That's
but
right.
It definitely stings.
We did have a great season. We got a lot more coming up in the fall. In the winter. And
on a side note, I just want to give a shout out to how beautiful the field looks tonight, by the way.
It does look great. The DPW has done great. This whole project came together great over the last year. The new lights and the sound system and the field out in the distance.
Coach David Wood.
Coach David Wood is going to accept the trophy along with his captains.
To the Crusaders of Bishop Fenwick.
They will be playing next week in the semifinal game, and if they win that, they go to Gillette. Abington, unfortunately, will not be heading to Gillette this year. There was a lot of prognosticators saying that Abington had a great chance to get there, and I had to agree with them, but they just ran into problems here in the first half especially that they couldn't overcome. And I'm still proud of a lot of these guys. They put 110% in. But we got to give our cameraman a break. They're cold upstairs, so we're going to have to wrap it up. Mark, again, I want to thank you for stepping up. You did a heck of a job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I had a really good time. Unfortunate of the outcome, but it was a blast.
Again, final score here from Abington in the quarterfinals. The Bishop Fenwick Crusaders 24, the Abington Green Wave 14. Green Wave playoff season comes to an end, but their final game will be on Thanksgiving Day at Whitman Hanson. That's going to be a fun one, and I think we're going to have a highlight reel coming out of that game. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your support, Green Wave Nation. We will see you on Turkey Day. Thanks again.